Good luck.
Welcome to Venom, the final mission of the game.
Don't relax. We're not done yet. Time to show the monkeys who's boss. They're everywhere. These guys just keep coming. Don't go dying on me. Brace yourselves!
You'll be sorry, punks!
Man, I love when Slippy gets all aggressive. Anyway, as you can see at the beginning of the stage, you can get so many hits if you have a lot of bombs. However, since this was obviously recorded at, other routes that I took in order to get all of the possible outcomes, I don't really have a lot of them, so, I kind of felt like a scrub. The optimal thing to do, however, is if you go through media and if you take the warp, and if you end up going to Ballsy, or, again, like I said in that stage, Balls, I don't really know the pronunciation for that. If you guys can help me out, that would be great. You are really not going to have to worry about the metal of the stage, because you are going to get so many free hits with all of those bombs. It could potentially be better if you use charge shots, but since there are so many enemies at once, you can do like 2 charge shots at most, so you're not going to get as many hits as you could potentially do. What I would recommend is do a charge shot and then throw a bomb in order to kill as many enemies as possible with as with as much a score as possible. There are 2 variations of Venom, however. In this first one, since I didn't really go through it all too much, especially recently, I'm not entirely sure of what the metal of the stage is whenever you are, in here. However, you don't really need to worry about too much, because we are about to get into the second phase of the stage. There are 3 parts to this, and we just got through the first one, beating all of Andros' minions, and right now we're going to enter a temple-looking thing with a lot of monkey statues, which, looks pretty damn creepy. And as you can see, you get a laser upgrade right away, which is going to be really good if you come here with green lasers.
He's running away!
Don't get too close, Fox.
And it's going to take a little bit more for Slippy to get the data analysis, but first you have to get through this part of the boss.
Complete. Here it comes.
But by the time you do that, if you already sort of know what to do, and if you get a lot of hits into this running asshole, well, let's just say that that the data analysis is not going to be so helpful, because you are already going to have this thing like half killed. So just focus on the head, then the body, and then he's going to be your little bitch. That is, if these fucking pillars don't get in the way. And there we go. Pretty easy second phase. Although kind of annoying for all of those rocks.
I'll go it alone from here.
Fox!
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox. You know that I control the galaxy. It's foolish to come against me. You will die just like your father.
Holy shit. I know that Fox gets a lot of reminders about his poor deceased dad. Deceased, or I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but about his dead father. Peppy, Pigma, Wolf, and now Andros are teasing him about it. Holy shit, this dude must pay. Anyway, as you can see, what is pretty obvious, what might not seem really obvious at first is that you need to shoot his eyes, and then whenever you do that, he's going to be all kind of grumpy about it. I mean, obviously, if someone shoots at your eyes, you're going to be like, what the hell? So, whenever that happens, his hands are going to be thrown up in the air, and you're going to be able to hit them, and, well, I don't really get it right here. I feel kind of a scrub. I get it right over here, I am pretty sure of it, and then you need to shoot the eyes for a little bit more, and what happens next is actually really creepy. You're gonna get sort of a robot head of Andros, and, yeah, needless to say, this looks creepy as fuck, but with only a couple of hits, he's going to be your little bitch.
Are you okay?
Yes! You did it!
Okay, I'll admit it. You did good, Fox.
And with that, the Lylat system is safe once again. Now, the first thing that you might notice is that if you came here, whether you went through Katina or Zonus, it doesn't really matter. I was going to have 3 separate videos for each of these, because as you can see right here, if you go through Katina, Bill is going to join you for the credits, and then if you went through Zonus, well, whenever we get to Falco's shot right here, we're going to see Peppy. If you went through Zonus, this is going to look like, going to, you know, kind of be the ending. Whenever you get close to Falco, Cat is going to be flying around you. It doesn't matter if you fail or if you know, do help them out in both Katina and Zonus. As you remember, if you went through Sector X, you might remember that you don't necessarily need to succeed in the Katina mission in order for Bill to help you out at Sector X. So, you know, it's the same for Cat. If you actually fail to take all of the searchlights out, you aren't going to be able to, you know, see her here in the credits if you went through Zonus itself. And now some final thoughts about the game. As you can see, the ending credits. Well, these are not really the real credits. There are more coming later that I'm going to have as a separate video, just to give you, you know, all my thank you for, you know, watching for as many times as you have. You know, make sure to go ahead and check out the credits. All of those people are great. And there is a special thing that you want to check out for after you finish the game, whether if it's on this first version of Venom or the second one. You know, there's you know, a little treat for all of your troubles that you went through fighting all of Andross's baddies. So right now I'm going to be leaving you with the credits, with General Pepper's speech, and the last things that this game has to show you visually, because they're really entertaining. So I will see you guys at the credits. Have a great day.
Star Fox, we are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian army.
Oh no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Great Fox is ready to go.
It's time for us to go now.